everybody, Jason Bermas here. It is the Daily Drop, and today we're talking Jeffrey Epstein, because no one else is talking Jeffrey Epstein, are they? For those unfamiliar with somebody I'm not going to refer to as a gentleman, the Epstein saga continues. Now, Epstein himself has been convicted because he pled guilty to having sexual relations which he solicited from a minor. Now, there were dozens of other allegations out there, folks. All right? James Patterson, famous fiction author, does a book called Filthy Rich. I believe it's about 2 years old. It's his nonfiction book. He doesn't really do nonfiction. But again, he did it on Jeffrey Epstein. Why? Because the media was ignoring this story. Now, he has paid off. He got a sweetheart deal. He did 13 of 18 months. He barely really spent any time in the jail anyway, as he was leaving on an almost daily basis, okay? So earlier in the week, a judge had just said enough. There is a pending trial with the attorney Edwards, for many of these girls, some of which got $5.5 million payouts, and there are literally 30 plus other lawsuits that are undisclosed. Okay, I guess that was part of the sweetheart deal that Epstein got. Now, if you look here, the judge said it had been pending for 3,013 days as of, I believe, the 8th of March. Almost 7 years. Meanwhile, the media is talking Stormy Daniels and Donald Trump. Who cares? Jeffrey Epstein is a man who had Prince Andrew on his plane, Kevin Spacey on his plane, Bill Clinton on his plane, a confirmed at least 26 times, allegedly. Hillary Clinton also visiting his private island where these things were going on. So the judge said, you know what? We're done. We're having this trial. It starts, today. Tuesday it's supposed to start, right? Well, again, this is how justice works for some people. No, it doesn't. No, it's not going anywhere, because the appeals court said, you know what, Jeffrey, we're fine. We're fine. We're going to let it drag on even further. A 7-year lawsuit. By the way, how did this lawsuit start? Okay, how does the lawyer representing many of these victims end up suing Epstein? Well, Epstein and his lawyers tried to sue him. Okay? So Epstein goes after this guy. That lawsuit's been thrown out. Now, apparently he worked for a very shady company. I'm talking about the lawyer here, Edwards, Rothstein and Company, I believe it was. They got caught in a huge Ponzi scheme. And anyway, that lawsuit turns into this lawsuit, and almost 7 years later, we're still not there, and appellate court has now held that up. That's right. This is how the system works for billionaires, folks. They're just allowed to keep going and going and going, no matter how repugnant their crimes are. And I promise you, his crimes are not good ones. You need to read Patterson's novel. How this one wasn't on the bestsellers list for months and months. Well, I know why. I sure know why. This is one the establishment did not want to push. And I'm probably going to be doing a Veeam kind of video. In other words, a video representation just of this latest wrap-up with Epstein, because it's so egregious and it's so over the top, and it needs to stop, folks. And, you know, no one's talking Jeffrey Epstein in the news today. It's all Stormy Daniels and Trump. Again, who cares that our president, who again is 3 times married, ran beauty pageants, obviously has had relations with paid prostitutes. Let's be honest. I mean, that's what happened with him and Stormy. He paid for it, folks. And we voted for him anyway. It's not news to me. So again, thank you all for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow again at noon. I am Jason Bermas for wearechange.org. It's the Daily Drop. Thank you so much.